Morning all, welcome to my next video. So I'm on a 1 till 10 today. It is Saturday, Scottish bank holiday. So I think me and Brian are going to the pub for breakfast and then we might go on a little cycle. Because we're both a little bit tired, we've been up early doing the gamekeeper's dogs. He's back today so we can both have a lie-in in the morning. But yeah, I'll pick you back up. I might take you over for breakfast to the pub, see what you get. We get a nice breakfast over there. So I'm just going to brush my hair so I don't look like I've been dragged through a hedge backwards. We're just coming to the Pine Martin for breakfast, but that was parked in there. That's cool. I like that.
That looks not bad.
How's my breakfast? And that's Brian's breakfast.
Do you know what I had?
Tucking in time, yum. Okay, breakfast eaten. So now we're going to go on a little bike ride. We're both in at 1, so we can't go too far. And it's started to rain a little bit. But we'll see how far we get. So I'm just going to get ready and get out. They were laughing at me.
Oh, den Viermann!
That's the bit I came up that I didn't like. Go on, you do it. I know. Try going up it. We are back. That was a nice little cycle into Aviemore. Quick drink at the petrol station and then back up again. Because we didn't have long before we were starting work. So get ready. Take these two for another wee. And another day in work, 1 till 10. Today's going to be fun. Time for tea. Well, 5 o'clock, so tea time. I've been over to the youth hostel. They're only frying stuff at the minute because they've got a problem with the extract. But he made me a haggis fritter to try, which is this. It's actually really nice. Doug and Daisy, as you can see, want some of my tea. Oh. Why are we barking? No? Finished, so I'm going to enjoy my tea and I'll pick you back up later. Morning all. I never picked the camera up last night because I did the walk around with Brian and it was busy and loud and we had to tell a few people off, and then by the time I got back to the van I was just in bed because I was knackered. So this morning I'm up bright and early. Me, Nick and Brian are off for a little bike ride. back. We only went into Aviemore for a brew, so I'm back with enough time to make myself a cuppa and some breakfast. That's what I'm going to do now, and then I'm on an 11 o'clock start, so I better get my skates on. I have to make a big apology. I have not picked the camera up in about 2 days. What day are we on? Monday. Yeah, so I picked it up Sunday morning when I went for the bike ride. Didn't pick it up at all yesterday afternoon. It's just been knackered. It's crazy busy on site and we've had some issues, so I just not felt like picking the camera up. I've literally been eating, showering and going to bed and getting back up the next day and going to work. That's all I've done. It's really boring. You don't want to watch that. So don't know what Daisy's doing. Daisy, what are you doing? She's having a dig at the blanket. So I've just had my tea. I'm going to go for a shower and then it's my last day in tomorrow and I've got 2 days off, so I need to figure out what I'm going to do with my 2 days. So I'm going to sit down and do some planning because I can't sit on site. I need to get away from site for a little bit. Good sunny morning everyone. I've been in the open, so I've been up early, but now it's time to get these two out for a walk. What are you sniffing at? And get myself ready for my last day in work. Rain was pretty bad last night. I had to shove it off the driveway quite a few times because it pools. So yeah, that was a bit of a faff, but I heard it raining all night on the van. But it looks gorgeous this morning, other than it being quite cold. So I'm wrapped up in my fleece. Take the dogs for a walk, get myself some breakfast, get my last day underway. Decide what I'm doing. What's the matter? Really? Is that what you got to say? Good morning. Good morning. Better take them out for a walk. They're barking at people. Time for some dinner. It's been a bit manic this morning. So the visitor centre car park is full, the lock car park is full. We're getting people trying to park on the drive. So we're constantly in and out telling people that they can't park there. And then they're being really rude. Even though it's not a parking space. And we've got motorhomes and caravans coming in and out. So yeah, cheeky buggers. I have to keep my teeth on my tongue though because I'm wearing the campsite's uniform, so I'm just very polite and tell them to go away. Daisy, what you doing? What you doing? Are you coming in? Oh, she's a mommy's girl. She's a big mommy's girl. She's a big mommy's girl. She was making howling noises when I opened the door. She was fast asleep and then she must have realised I was there and she was proper howling. Did you miss me? Did you miss your mum? Yeah. Good girly. Alright, let's make some dinner. Afternoon all. I have finished for my 2 days off. I'm so happy. I'm celebrating one of these. Cheers. I'll have to go back to Aldi because I think I've only got one left. But I've been sent a package today I wasn't expecting and I wondered what it was. So the lovely cat has sent me a lovely little card. A cute little notebook that'll be handy in the office actually for things that I write down and I'll forget. And how cute is that? I've dug a Daisy on it. It's gorgeous, thank you so much, cat. Yeah, it's you. Is it you? Look, who's that? It's you. So I can put that in the van. I do need to give the van a bit of a tidy up. Hopefully Mario will be coming soon, so I can give it a bit of a tidy up before he comes. Don't know what I've got planned. I think I'm going on a bike ride at some point tomorrow with Brian, but the weather's supposed to be pretty bad in the morning, so I might get up early and go into Aviemore. Still got to buy myself some walking poles, and I'm going to go to Aldi and get some more on that cider, I think. But for now, I'm going to chill out with my cider, make myself some tea, and probably pick you up in the morning. My shopping was delivered and there's quite a few things missing, so I'm going to go on there and see what's happened, because yeah, some of the stuff, I don't know if I got someone else's order but because I did it in a rush because it came at 3 o'clock and I was having a tractor lesson, so I've been riding around the tent field on the tractor today and mowing a bit of grass, so that was fun. I enjoyed it. I like getting out on the tractor, so hopefully I get signed off on the tractor soon, and then I can get, once all the tents are off there, I don't want to run over anyone's tent, and get mowing over there, so that'll be fun. I did have a right good time. It's fun. Me and Nick proper like being on the tractor. Okay, I've changed out my uniform. I need to go for a shower, but the shower block is busy because I've just been over to the loo and there's loads of screaming kids in there, so I'm not going in there yet. I just wanted to mention my sister bought me and my mum this, and she said, write all your bad thoughts down in it and burn it, and I have been, and it helps actually. So if you are feeling a little bit low, sometimes journaling does help. I used to keep one many years ago, and I've recently picked it back up again, and it helps you more than you know. So it's working for me. Maybe it might work for you, who knows, it depends. I express myself quite a lot through talking and writing, and I've always been that way. I don't know why I stopped doing it. So yeah, it is helping. Maybe one day I'll burn it. Not here obviously, because we are not allowed fires, but I might take the van off to somewhere I'm allowed a fire and do that. So in the meantime I'll keep writing all my thoughts down in it, and then maybe one day I'll get rid of it all, and then all the bad thoughts will float away, hopefully. That's what Lindsay was hoping anyway. They're barking because it's a little bit windy and the awning's blowing around a little bit. I've had a little bit of a tidy up in here, but I need to charge my hoover so I can hoover up. Got washing to do, all the usual chores, but like I said, the weather's going to be rubbish tomorrow, so I can get on with them hopefully, and then get out on the bike with Brian. So I need to charge that as well actually, because I think I've got a fairly long bike ride planned, and then I'll see what I'm up to on Thursday. Morning all. I feel like I've been hit by a bus this morning. I went to bed quite early because I had a little bit of a sad night, shall we say. First one in a while, so it's just one of them things. And I've slept for 9.5 hours, which is a massive amount for me, and now I'm a bit like really slow and can't get going. But I've decided I'm going to go into Aviemore, get myself some walking poles. Can't keep borrowing Julie's every time I decide to go and climb. So that's my aim, and I might go and walk up Cairngorms while I'm there, because obviously the last time I did it was in the winter and it was all barren, so I'd like to go and see what it's like now it's all full of life. See what the weather's doing, because it's very windy today. We predicted quite a lot of rain, but we were yesterday and we didn't get it, so we'll just see how it goes. I don't fancy going up the mountain in high winds though, so I might just go lower down and then go up Cairngorms and see what it's like there. So a big thank you to John D9331 for sending me a little super thanks. As you can hear, the dogs are barking at the helicopter. Hi! So I'm going to treat myself to a little hot chocolate while I'm down there, because I fancy one for ages and it'll cheer myself up. So I'll see you when I get off the bus into Aviemore. I'm down in Aviemore. As you can see, the steam train is in, just leaving for its little journey. That's one I'm saving for when my mum's up though. I think I might take her on that. Not looking like the best of weather to go up Cairngorms, which is up there. I'm going to go in Tyzo, have a look at some walking poles and then decide, because there ain't no point if I'm going to get totally soaked. Came in for poles, but look at this bike. I love the colour. Look at that. That's proper nice. I need to go look at poles though. So 2 poles for 20 or 2 for 30, but they don't fold down, so they won't fit in my backpack. Or I can get one of these for 40 quid. And they only need one really, so that's not too bad. I'll just get that one. I keep looking for a minute. So I know Tyzo is quite expensive, so I'm going to go and try some of the places first before I go and make a purchase. The Van Gogh one in Maybe Sport is £10 cheaper. Okay, Paul purchased. He did say we would recommend 2. I only use 1 because I've generally got the camera in my own hand. That wind's getting up. I'm going to take a little walk down to Cairngorms, start walking up and see how I get on. Might end up turning around for hot chocolate yet. Here comes the rain. I haven't made it to the bottom of the nature reserve yet. A little bit more sheltered under the trees, but it's tipping it down. So I might just go to the little lake and then turn around and go back and get a hot chocolate. Doesn't look like it's letting up anytime soon. As you can see, I am soaked. It's a good day to go out dinner. Now I know the area a little bit better, I can tell you this campsite is part of High Range. So as you get to the roundabouts for Aviemore, you go right towards Glenmore, and High Range is on your left. Yeah, so we do send people here that come to us when we're full. Seems to have stopped raining. Am I wishing? Now it looks like we have a break in the clouds for a minute or 2. So let's have a hood down, because it is quite warm still. But I had to put my coat on because I was getting absolutely drenched. I know I told you I had a attack of the SADS last night before. Didn't record it. You've seen me crying enough. You know it happens. It's going to keep happening. Obviously it's getting less and less as time goes by, but it's just going to keep happening, isn't it? It's one of them things. Grieving just comes in stages, I think. And I'm still grieving for a different life, I think. Even though I'm happy, I am happy, and most of my days are spent happy, but it is just one of them things. Just gotta get through it as it comes. I'm at the start of where you go through the tunnel to go on to Cairngorms Nature Reserve, or you can do the Aviemore Orbital, which is up there. So I don't know whether to just do that, head back to Aviemore and get myself a hot chocolate. I've got blue sky up there, so let's take a little walk up into Cairngorms and see how I get on. Obviously we've had a fair bit of rain recently, so it's quite muddy. But I did like it up here in the winter, and I am curious to see what it looks like now, because I bet it looks completely different. There's a little lake that I came past on my way back when I was out of Cairngorms last time. It was completely different. It's so green. And again, there is no people. I think I just choose the days where nobody goes out. Kind of glad I've not decided to go on a big hike today. My glute muscle is really sore, and all the back of this right side of my leg, I don't know if it's the biking or the walking or just a really busy week in work, but yeah, I don't think I'm fit for a massive hike today. I need a hot tub. I need to take myself on a little lodge holiday with the dogs and a hot tub, but it's money, so I'm trying to save up for a caravan, so that's a no. Got to be a bit careful, because although the midges aren't around because it's a bit windy, horseflies are. They don't call them horseflies here in Scotland, they call them clegs. When I mentioned horsefly, Brian was like, "You mean a cleg?" I'm like, "What's a cleg?" They have different names for things up here. Yeah, so cleg bites, and I react really badly to them, so there are a couple of them knocking around. I'm trying to avoid them if possible. I don't know if that product that I'm being sent stops them. I hope it does, because they love biting me. Getting to a point now where I need to have a coat off, but as soon as I do, I know it's going to start raining again. Oh well. But I'm getting warm. I think this rain is supposed to die off this afternoon a little bit, so hopefully me and Brian can get out on the bikes. That reminded me to charge my battery, because if it's going the route that is planned, I'm going to need a full battery. Obviously the wind rattled all the raindrops off the trees. Just come to a little dead end. I don't know why the path goes in a circle like that. So I'm just following these little windy paths through the woods. I can't get lost because the road's just behind me, so even I can't get lost. Too hot, coat is off. It's still really warm despite the wind and the rain, but there's a lot less wind down here than there is up at Gladys. I think that rain is on its way up there, because it's been predicting really heavy rain for the past 2 days and we've not really had it. It's a very weird little microclimate up there. Sometimes it can be peeing down up there and then dry in Aviemore, or vice versa. Last week was it? It was absolutely flooded in Aviemore and we had nothing up in Gladys. So you just never know until you go out. Might not have rained up there, you just don't know. I just want to say thank you to everyone who said really kind words about me going into Inverness on my own. And I know some of you struggle a little bit with anxiety too. And yeah, I did feel a lot of it before I went, but I'm glad I pushed myself to do it, because now I know I can do it. And it wasn't as bad as I was thinking. So that's my advice. Generally isn't as bad as you're thinking. Feel the fear, do it anyway. That's what I'm trying to do, regardless of what I'm doing. Like, you know, most of this little journey that I've been on, I've been terrified most of the way through it. But I've got through and I'm still here. So you can do it too if you really want to. And I haven't told you because I've only just been told, but imminently we are about to lose 2 members of staff. So obviously it's school holidays, it's going to be a little bit difficult, and days off and things might get changed, might have split days off. Just depends on how we're going to cope with the rota, whether we can get some people in quickly or not. So I don't know how well the videoing is going to go. Just a pre-warning, because I obviously do mine kind of bang on the money, right up to date. Film on my days off, upload for the Sunday and the Tuesday while I'm working. So it's just one of them. I'm just gonna have to see how it goes. I don't know where I'm going. I know Cairngorms is up there, but there's a little path that goes over here. Ah, look at this, it's cute. If I don't slip on my butt. There we go. Oh, it's the other lake. Lock. Don't know what it would be. Pond. Ducks on here. Then we got some blue skies. Hopefully that means the rain is gone and I won't get any more. Fingers crossed. I'm still waiting to hear on what's going on with me for winter. Still don't know. I think there's some meetings supposed to have been happening this week, so hopefully I'll find out when I go back to work on Friday, and then I can see how far along I am with the caravan saving situation and or winter saving situation, because then I'll need to decide what I'm going to do if I'm not stopping here. I think if I am out on the road, it's going to be for a small period of time, and then I'll be back to help with the site, because I'm definitely coming back next year. They want me, I want to come back, so yeah, that's 100% for definite. But just the winter thing is hanging in the balance a little bit at the moment, and it is weird because back in the past that would have caused me massive anxiety. You know that I used to have to secure a job before we went off to Europe, and I had to know that we were coming back to something. Now I'm a bit like, it is what it is. I kind of have to trust in the process, and that I will get to where I'm supposed to be. And even if the path set out to me is difficult and I don't think it's where I'm supposed to be going, it generally is. So I just have to see what happens and trust the process. I've not even sat down and watched House of Dragons, so I've got no idea what happens, because I had to get Jamie to pull my Starlink off the roof because it was so windy. I was frightened of it getting blown off. So when it's on the floor it doesn't get as good a signal, and then it gets interrupted, and it really annoys me. So I haven't watched any TV. I've just been kind of writing in my journal, editing, and just not doing a lot really. I spend a lot of time just sitting and staring into space and thinking about stuff, which is really strange because I never used to do that until I moved into a van or started motorhoming, to be honest. I was always one of those people who had to be out on the go doing something. Every holiday I had stuff planned, and I do like to be doing that, but sometimes you do just need to take those times and slow down, let your brain slow down, have some peace, and then you can process your thoughts better. And I think that's what I've been doing a lot of lately. It's probably why I'm kind of moving through this process relatively quickly, because people told me to stop counting back on how long it's been since I've left, but it's hard not to. And then somebody said on one of my videos recently that they'd look back through my old videos and they saw how much of a difference there was in me. Honestly, I haven't watched them back yet. I don't know if I can. I might do at some point. Don't know what that bird was. I wish I would have had my Merlin app going then. That was loud. Can't see anything. It's definitely a warning call of some sort. The weather's not looking too brilliant if you look at the sky. So the summit to Cairngorms is up here. I think I'm just going to turn around and head down that path. Go to Aviemore, get myself a hot chocolate before I get drenched again. And this is clearly leading me to a gate. Hopefully I can get through it, and then the road's just behind. So I've just done a little loop that I hadn't done before. That was quite nice. Not too hard, not too strenuous. Yeah, like it looks like it opens. So it must be the access to the nature reserve from another part of the road. Let's go and have a look. These are everywhere at the minute. Despite the rain, we're still on a high fire alert up here in the Cairngorms, and trying to tell people it's just impossible. People are like, but it's raining, and when you're trying to explain it to people that in the dense forest the rain's not going to reach the floor unless it rains and rains and rains, and the floor is peat which will burn and burn and burn, and they still insist on going out there and having fires. And you feel like going to them and saying, You've come to such a beautiful area, why would you want to potentially risk destroying it just for the sake of you having a fire? You want to have a fire? Go to places you're allowed to have a fire. We all like having them, but we don't do it. It's very annoying. It's one of the things that really frustrates me, and it's very hard to keep my teeth on my tongue about it. Well, I thought that road was very loud. I just had a look on the map. That's the A9. Looks like I'm going to have to cross the A9. That's fun and dangerous, isn't it? Okay, that's not fun. They come down there quick, and there's always crashes. I think from the map it ends up behind Tesco. I'll see where I am now. Now I'm on the other side. Next time I'll go under the bridge again, because that was not fun. A little bit scary. This is a wee bit steep. Make sure I don't fall on my butt, because the path goes to like a kids activity centre over the back. I haven't walked this far into the resort before, but they've clearly got a big outdoor venue there for activities. Stuff for the kids, swimming pool, gym, all sorts on here. Cinema, shopping centre and a cafe. Something going on in there, I can hear loads of music. My path's run out. Let's find out where I am, because I'm a bit lost. I know exactly where I am. It's brought me out the bottom end of where Aldi and Taizo is. So this is their car park here. Aldi, Home Bargains and Taizo. So I've ended up smack bang in the middle of Aviemore, not right at the end like I was aiming. Oh well. I will go get myself a hot chocolate, see what time the buses are, decide what to do from there, I think. Time for some treats. Looking forward to this. Well, as you can see, I got my hot chocolate. It's busy in there today. I got books. I gave myself permission to buy some books because I was not allowed previously. So I'm looking forward to going back and getting my nose stuck in a book. It's nice having a Kindle, but books are better. So I've got about, the sun's blinding, an hour before my bus. So I'm going to go and have a look at the Highland Hospice and have a mooch around, go sit and wait for my bus and go back. But look at the weather now. Should have gone at Craigellachie, shouldn't I? Never mind, eh? Some good stuff in here. Wedding dress there. Not that I'll ever be needing another one of those. Dry robe, £60. Bike stuff as well. I used to collect these before I moved into a van. I had loads of them. Okay, enough spending for today. I got another book. Got 3 books and a shirt. It's only £12 in the charity shop altogether. That's not too bad. So I'm going to head back and wait for my bus now. Well, that was a nice little day in town, doing what I please, which is what my life is about these days. Apologies, I disappeared for a bit there, but I went to the pub with Brian, Kerry, Tom, their dog Pixie, and Martin and Abby, who are 2 regulars on the site because of Martin's birthday. So we had a couple of drinks and some dinner, which was really nice. So now I'm going to sit and have a look and show you what I bought in Aviemore. I need to get rid of all my books at one point, and I miss reading a proper book, so I got this one from the charity shop. It's about dragons because I'm a geek. I got this pretty shirt from the charity shop because it's really, look at it, how pretty is that? It's only a couple of quid, so I'll treat myself to that. You saw the walking pole I got. The guy did advise me to buy 2, but I generally only use 1 because I've always got my camera in my other hand. I did say I'd go back for another one if I needed it, but I don't generally need 2. I just need 1 for balance for coming down. I don't think I'm going to need 2, but if I do, I'll go and get one. So this is my pole, and it's extendable, so you just flick this little, it's hard to do with one hand, that, and you can lower it or higher it. It's really good. So it's ideal for me, and it's telescopic and folds up, so it can just live in my backpack and stay in there until I need it. Waterstones had a deal on, so it was certain books were half price, and then some was half price, and then a second one for half the price. So I got 3 books, and one of them, the bookseller of Inverness, is about a bookshop in Inverness that I'm going to go and visit at some point. So yes, I'm going to sit and read those. I really miss having my nose in a proper book, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to sit and read maybe later. I think we might be going on a cycle later, but just have to see what the weather does. It's just started peeing it down when we came out the pub. I also got myself a face mask because it was only 79p, and I've had a few sent with some of the care packages have been sent from like Catherine and Kat. So yes, I have enjoyed doing them, so I've bought myself another one from Home Bargains. It's just a little treat for myself. So while I'm sat just chilling, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. I'm going to end this video here and start a fresh one tomorrow. And thank you all for your lovely comments and support as always, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.